Hello Capricorn, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you might be in a relationship with this person. It could be a situationship. It could also be simply that you have exchanged glances more than a few times and you know there's something there, but no one's speaking up. And just to let you know as well, the way I do readings, I actually don't channel through any spirit guides. Only in the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel. So I do have the ability of getting the information that I need. I channel through my higher intuitive self. It's always kind of like in tune, I noticed. There you go. Not bad. My goodness. I don't want to speak too soon, but let's just see what happens here. Okay. Holy crappers, people. Oh my gosh. At least out of all the ones I've done right now, and I've done about 4 or 5 readings because this is the next upload, right? This is the first deck. First deck that actually has some happy, happy cards. Thank God. There's one slightly gray kind of card, but you know what? It's not that bad. There's some other cards out there that are really, really dark. A lot of sad and upsetting energy. These are absolutely beautiful. I'm so happy for you. Your person of interest has a lot of good feelings for you, okay? And this, I'm almost getting the image of springtime. Where I live, spring is a little bit of ways from here. It's not coming anytime soon. But there's a feeling here of rejuvenation, something like a renewal and hope. So the first card we have here is Embracing the Shadow. Then we have Surrender, followed by Change, followed by Mothering. Then we have Sensuality, Hearth and Home, Centering, Synthesis, and then we have Relationship under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. Amazing card. All right. Let's have a look at what this person feels towards you currently. I'm going to express what it is that they feel towards you currently. My dear Capricorn, I do feel in this connection that there is a sense of awkwardness now. The environment is very uncomfortable. Things are different. They are not what they used to be. You saw a side of me that was very impulsive, compulsive, and even aggressive sometimes. And fortunately or unfortunately, that is a part of who I am. I am who I am, and it's hard for me to change my ways for anybody because it's a part of who I am. It makes me who I am. I'm not proud of it though. And I know it has created a very big sense of awkwardness and the feelings of just being uncomfortable. It's hard to talk. It's hard to interact. It's hard to even reach out. But a part of me has now this feeling that I belong to you and you belong to me. There's this feeling of surrender where I have surrendered to you, my mind, my heart, and my body. You might not know this or see this. Because of this awkwardness, I keep my distance, so you don't even know this. There's certain things that have been the same and a repetition of certain things. I do feel that it's time for a change, and I do want to change certain things in this connection, certain ways that things have been turning out. And I do feel that there is this sense of mothering. Mothering in the sense that I see that you are somebody who is simply very nurturing, caring, and protecting. There's many things about you that show me unconditional love. And this is something that attracts me towards you because you have a very soft and gentle touch. For me, sometimes it's like I want to be treated like a baby, and I want you to take care of me. Because I know that that's the type of person that you are that can do just that. Not everybody is nurturing, but I find this side of you to be very soft and gentle. And it's really attractive. I also feel that it's hard for me to not think about you in naughty ways. You are very sexy, very sensual, very alluring. Everything about you, your skin, your hair, your eyes, I love. I want to squeeze you, and I want to hold you close. I want to be with you intimately. And it's hard for me to express myself to you because of the fact that there is just this distance, the sense of awkwardness. But I do have a lot of desire for you and a lot of passion. I have realized that you are my hearth and home. Wherever you are, that is where my home is. When I'm cold, you make me warm. When I'm lost, you guide me home. You are that perfect confidant, somebody I can rely on, somebody I can trust. You've always been there. I don't know if you're going to be there forever for me, but I do know you're a good person. You have an open heart, and you like to share love. I also feel that in this connection I have realized this is a spiritual connection. The feeling that I get is overwhelming because you bring out the energies in me that I didn't even know existed. It's like the yin and the yang. If I'm the moon, you are the sun. We come and go in perfect harmony, we dance, and we know that we can rely on each other. No matter what happens, we'll always be around. I feel very grounded. I feel very centered. I feel that a part of me has understood the meaning of life, the majority of which is love, unconditional love. There are certain things that have happened in the past that I've hid in the shadows of this big, thick forest. And now there's a part of me that wants to come out and talk about this. I want to express myself in certain ways. I don't want to hide certain things that I have gone through or the things that I should have told you and just never did. I want to open up about a lot of things and restore peace and harmony in this connection. There used to be peace and harmony, but right now it's not as harmonious as it can be or as it should be. Overall, many moons, many nights have gone by when I've just lied awake in bed and I'm thinking about you, thinking of all the people that love you and how you love others, how they treat you, and I like what I see. I want to be like that too in your life. I want to be around you, in your company. I want to have a relationship with you, a long-term, committed relationship. I am definitely interested. But right now, things are a little awkward. All right, Capricorn. Interesting. There's a few things here. Certain things have happened. There's a desire to change things now. They can no longer be the same. And of course, there's this first card, which is the strongest, embracing the shadow. This does talk about being awkward. The situation is so uncomfortable that it's hard for the both of you, or even this person, to reach out to you and to talk to you. Do they find that you are a person with a lot of potential? Absolutely yes. They feel this here. Now, some of you might have been already in a relationship with this person, and there's a renewed sense of change, of hope. And some of you might literally just be, you might be starting to know a person, and these cards also fall for that category too. It's like this freshness, this newness of this connection, and things are just a little awkward. But it's really good. Surrender is really good. Mothering is good. Hearth and home. I mean, you literally have here two cards that are very much domestic cards. It's like somebody that wants to have a long-term committed connection. And then we have a very spiritual card here. Plus we have a very, this is my lustful card. So it is a very intimate kind of card. So there's a lot of physical intimacy here. There's emotional, which is here and here, as well as surrender. And then you have the spiritual. So all three categories here kind of are clicked. But they're not as intense. So it's almost like there's three levels. This is the first level. The second level is more about love and a lot of passion. The third level is just the cards that I find that are a bit negative, or that are kind of dark. But this is on the first level. These are like light and fluffy cards. But the meaning of some of them is very deep. I mean, mothering is really huge. This person does feel that you are very nurturing. And it doesn't matter, you can be a male even and be nurturing, right? This person does feel this. But unfortunately, some of you might have some distance from this person. They may have ghosted you. They may have just not been talking. They may seem interested or sending you mixed messages, mixed signals, and yet their intentions are like completely different. So that does get very complicated when people say one thing, but then they behave another. Okay, let's have a look at, sorry guys, I'm still getting over this congestion. Cold is gone, yay. Yes, yes. But I'm still getting over this congestion that I have. Okay, so this is the reason why, I'm looking at the reason why the connection kind of started to go downhill in the first place. What happened where things started to kind of break down in this connection? We have here Magic, and then we have Queen of Coins. All right, let's have a look at Magic. With Magic, let's have a look. We have here, and with this deck, I read the reverse. Not good. This talks about blocked power and feeling under the spell of another, manipulating or using others, a need to control situations behind the scenes, a sense of secrecy and trickster behavior which creates distrust. Oh my goodness. So at some point in time, Capricorn, this person thought that you had something up your sleeve, right? They thought that you were being very secretive, that you were a trickster, and that you sometimes might be manipulating others in a certain kind of way. Ultimately, they didn't trust you. That's what happened here. They didn't trust you. They felt that you're somebody who has a lot of power, but the way you handle this power and the way you use this power, you get your power by manipulating people. That is what this person feels and thinks. Now we also have here the Queen of Coins. Okay. So the Queen of Coins here. In the beginning, this person may have seemed, there's a lot of prosperity and harmony. It talks about loyalty, warmth, and affection and love. So there were these feelings before. They may have actually come from both of you, or just one, it might have just been one-sided, but there was a realization of this type of an emotion that had occurred. Now the problem is, in the reverse, it says the need to ground oneself. This person did not feel grounded. An over-materialistic orientation to life is what they had. Yeah. And there was disappointments in the home. So over-materialistic orientation to life, it does talk about the physical aspects, the materialistic aspects. So they have to have like the best phone, or even if they are with you, they may expect you to be dressed in a certain way or act in a certain way, almost artificial to the point. And I'm also seeing right now somebody that may have wanted to show you off to other people. However, you weren't really able to be yourself. You had to kind of act in a different way. Unfortunately, that's not good. That's not the way things should be. We should be able to behave like ourselves, and if somebody likes us, that's fine. If no, then you know where to go. So I do see here with this card, with the Queen of Coins, an over-materialistic orientation to life. So there's many things, even long-term, the way we think about the future, the way we plan. This person was just not practical. They're very immature, they're very materialistic, and the problem is they would have been spending a lot of money too. If they can afford it, that's fine. Now, we also have here disappointments in the home. When you look at magic and you look at the Queen of Coins, the magic card talked about trickster behavior and not really believing for somebody. They think that there's somebody's being very secretive. Now, with the Queen of Coins here, it does talk about disappointments in the home. So this literally could mean that this person grew up in an environment, or they are in an environment where they have experienced something like this already. And the issue is they feel like maybe they're experiencing this and they're going to experience this again when they're with you, which is exactly why they feel that there's some type of trickster behavior. It all comes down to the fact that this person, they've experienced a couple of things and they think everybody and everything is like that. That's what they feel. So many things have happened, and the desire to actually be someone better, it does exist in this person, but they don't have the right environment, the right example, the right will or courage to be different in that way. Instead, they suspect people. They're suspicious, deceiving. They may have thought somebody, I'm getting the word suspicious a lot, somebody may have been very suspicious in this connection. And because of that, I'm getting the word deceit too. So there may have been somebody here doing something behind someone's back. And whether this is a third-party situation or not, it does show that something here happened where there's disappointments and upsetness in the home environment. Home environment could actually be, with your home, with your partner at home, or with your parents at home, or even the society that you're around, the friends that you're around. That could also be this too. That certain things have happened within that society, within that group of friends, that kind of changes your perspective, the way of thinking. So, yeah, this person's got trust issues. But it all stems from whatever has happened in their home itself and how they grew up, even their teenage years or adult years. All right. Amazing card. The Sun card. Yes. Have not seen that in a while. Then we have here the Wheel of Fortune. So this is the Beginner's Tarot deck, and I'm looking at any actions, any intentions that this person has towards you in the coming future. So we do have here the Page of Swords. Interesting. We have the Page of Swords, Ace of Wands, and then we have here the High Priestess. So we have here the Sun card. Now, this is talking about any type of intentions. I'm just going to start with the one that's under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. The theme here is that this person has had enough of whatever has happened in this connection. They actually want to move on from the situation because they want to go into a better kind of, they want to go into a better mindset. They want to be in a better situation. They want to go and heal. They want to be a hermit after they move away from these mountains. So they actually do want to move on from the situation. And with that, they want to close a chapter in their life that had happened before. So whatever happened here, they're really kind of thinking about it and they're contemplating it. So they're moving on from it. Now the Sun card does talk about how beautiful they feel that this connection is, how beautiful they think you are, and they want to make an offer. The offer and the intention here is a lot of growth, prosperity, happiness, joy, everything that's beautiful under the sun, even having family, having kids, or having just pets, even plants. We also have here the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, for me, in this type of reading, for me, it shows more of the feeling of someday, some way, we will meet again. So there is this hope, there is this wish, there is this prayer that exists. And what's interesting about it is that it is something that comes and then goes. This person feels somehow fate and destiny will bring you both together and that you're destined to be, and so therefore they do hope for this, they do wish for this. We also have here the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords here talks about how this individual really wants to get to know you, but the problem is they feel very shy. This is a page. They feel a lack of self-confidence. They don't feel as confident. They feel a whole lot of feelings of just being nervous, and there's a lack of self-esteem. There's also insecurities. So this individual may be what they say stalking you, cyber stalking. So they may be looking at your profile somewhere just to see what it is that you're up to, what you're looking like these days. Did you get your hair cut? Who are you with? Those type of things. And if you're not online, then this person could possibly be asking around about you, your family members, your distant friends, things like that, other community members. They just want to get to know what it is that you're up to. And it's because they're curious, because they are interested. However, do they have the courage and the guts to come over to you and talk to you? No, this is somebody that's sitting on the back bench looking at you from far. Do they have love in their heart for you? Absolutely yes. They have actual love, and they also have passion. Sexual passion. Here we have the Ace of Wands. Some people refer to this as the Ding Dong card. Yes. Now this card, it definitely talks about wanting to have a chance with you that is very extremely passionate. And what's really sweet is that you have the Sun card on one side here, and you also have the Ace of Wands on the other. So there is this emotional connection plus this physical connection, which is beautiful. And then we have under here the High Priestess. So this does talk a lot about how this person views, and they know that there's something very unique about this connection. but they're just not saying anything. They're not opening up. They're not talking about it. They feel that they know what is going to happen in the future or in the far future. They feel as if they can tell, but they're just not saying anything. They know where this is headed. They know where this can head, but they're just not discussing anything or going over anything. They want to keep silent. They feel that this is a spiritual connection. And they're still keeping their distance with the page. So eventually, this person needs to change from the page to the knight, then to the king. Now, do I see any action here? No. The one thing I see, well, two things I see here. Eight of Cups is an action card. This person is moving to a different type of area, but this is just metaphorically speaking, right? This person in their mind, they're changing their mindset. The Sun is just their heart being very happy. Wheel of Fortune is not really them making a move. They're actually manifesting this, and they're hoping for this. Page of Swords is not really taking much action. This is just behind the scenes. They're trying to see what it is that you're up to. The Ace of Wands is one card that does have an action. There is a desire here to reach out to you and somehow show you that they do have romantic feelings for you. However, they will be very limited when they are going to talk or converse with you because of the High Priestess. There's a lot of just intimidation, a lot of somebody here being shy. I mean, look at this. They're walking away. They're hiding from you, staring at you from far away. And here they're hiding literally behind their veil. Like their veil is kind of covering the left and right side of their face, but they have their face down. They're not talking. And all three of these cards, this person is taking a step back. So are they actually taking any action here? I don't see that. The only one card that I see here is the Ace of Wands, where they may reach out to you. Other than that, the rest of these cards, the Sun card and the Wheel of Fortune card, are absolutely gorgeous. The Sun card is beautiful. It's a first card. First card is the strongest energy. And there is this intention, there is this desire to be with you. So, you know, if you're thinking about what is their intention, what are they thinking, what are they planning, they want to be with you. They just don't know how to do it yet because of a lack of courage. That's what it comes down to, courage. And what I do see is this person is trying to move on to gain that wisdom, to gain that courage in the coming future. All right. Let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this. All right, we have here abundance. Now these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Ooh, and then we have unlikely. After that, we have get more information. Then we have wait. Followed by compromise. All right. Interesting. So here we have abundance. There is going to be abundance in this connection going forward. And these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. So there is a sense of abundance that you're going to receive. However, the abundance that you're going to receive is unlikely going to be something that you had expected. So expect the unexpected. There's something here where you were lacking a piece of information about this person or maybe the situation, but it does talk about get more information, which means that there's something that you still have in terms of knowledge that you have to gain. You don't have all of the pieces to the puzzle. There's only a few pieces that are missing and you still have to look for those. Here you're going to receive some type of information from somebody, and it doesn't have to be somebody. You can be driving on the highway and you see this big giant billboard poster and you see a few words on it, but it makes sense to you and only you. But it touches you at a deeper level on the inside. There's certain pieces of information that come through in many different forms, and oftentimes I've seen that it's from the angels. They show us certain things at a certain time. They're very clever that way. Now they are saying wait. Okay, so there is going to be a compromise in the coming future. Excellent, thank goodness for that. There's going to be a compromise. Both of you will be able to adjust and meet in the middle. However, they are saying that just to wait regarding that, and to get more information when it comes to talking and compromising and how to communicate clearly, which is something that you do have under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. They're saying if you believe, then yes, things will occur for you, for your betterment. Now, the only thing is here, we also have a year from now. That's a long time from now. But you can just imagine, right? This person is trying to move on and be in that hermit mode for a while. And then after hermit mode, we have wisdom. Not only that, but this person is also a page. They showed up as a page. So there's a page, then there's the knight, then there's the king. So definitely this would take a much more longer time for them to change and evolve and grow. And that is why, literally, it may just take about a year, maybe a little less. Now in the near future, there's going to be a chance for you to communicate clearly. Get whatever information you can regarding this type of situation, this relationship, the problem that has occurred. And definitely talk about this clearly. Use the I method. I method is I feel this because of such and such, or I believe such and such. It's always good to use the I, because any other words that you use, sometimes it sounds very harsh. And if this person communicates with you, just remember to communicate just about just about the same amount as this person has. If they send you a text message, let's say, okay, with 5 words, you do not write a text message with 20 words. You match their 5 words with 5 words, maximum 8 words. Unfortunately, this is the way it is if you want to track somebody else. You mirror them. If they write something lengthy, then you write it as well. Don't think that they will remember everything that you're saying, or that everything that you write they will understand. A lot of people get lost in the details if there's too many details and too much information. And that is your reading. Capricorn, I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. Also, I just wanted to let you know that I do have another video. If I announced this last time too, but I have some videos on my other channel, Asnointia Audio, and it would help in regards to understanding where this person's coming from. I have some regarding a man, unavailable men, emotionally unavailable men. And there's another one actually I just recently put up, and I announced this last time too. This is the video called Friends with Benefits and Casual Connections, Hookup Culture. So a tiny portion of you may be able to resonate with that, because it's not a reading, it's an informative video, and it's free. It's on Asnointia Audio. You can find that on YouTube. And I've created those videos because a lot of my clients have gone through so much, and I see the repetitive pattern of behaviors throughout like all of my readings. It's just the same thing. It's just different people, but the story is the same. So I do have a few relationship videos there if some of you need some type of guidance, and it's all because of you guys that I decided to make those. Now, I also just wanted to quickly mention I am still doing love readings, which are the written report readings. So if some of you are interested, feel free to just place an order on the website. That's www.asnointia.com. And when you go there, you will see on the website I have a tab called Rates and Packages. Underneath that, that's where you'll see all of the different packages that I have. Right now there's a little bit of a limitation because I can only do a few. So when you do choose which one, I would advise just to read through the description and make sure it is something that you really, really want. If it's not something, you can definitely send an email and let me know if I could adjust something, but usually it is exactly what I have written. That is exactly what I provide. I just have done that so that there's no surprises. Nobody receives something that they were not expecting. All right then. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for tuning in and for supporting the channel. I will see you guys again. Take care. Bye now.